Hey guys, welcome to the Saturday Doobie Feature.
On today's episode, we're discussing the seminal 1993 Pauly Shore classic, Son-in-Law. Hey guys, welcome to the inaugural edition of the Saturday Doobie Feature. I'm your host, Justin.
And I'm Cory.
And we're coming live from...
Hollywood Redux.
Only on HollywoodRedux.com. And YouTube, technically, but... So, this is very exciting for the people. This is the first episode of the Doobie Feature.
Here we are.
Cory is sober.
I am sober right now.
I cannot say the same.
Sober.
Just in the interest of fairness for our viewers, our listeners. You know, we want to be totally 100% honest with you guys. Because that's what this show's about. This show, just to go over it, is about our love of movies.
Yeah.
And our love of
We're all
cannabis.
about transparency here, you know? We like to kind of, start us off on a good note. And we're going to have some fun here, guys.
As both medical marijuana patients, we wanted to combine our love and interest of that with our love of the cinema universe. As you see, we have all our lovely accoutrement here, all of our different edibles, vaporizer products.
Yep, we brought all of our
friends.
beautifully cleaned different pipes and water bubblers and bongs and all those kinds of things.
Let's not just talk about it. Let's use it.
Let's use them.
Because that's what this show's about. So, like we said on the intro, we are discussing the seminal 1993 classic, Son-in-Law.
You keep
starring
dropping
Pauly Shore. Seminal, too. Seminal meaning that this is the only representative of its time. 1993, you got Carla Gugino in there. You've got Tiffany Amber Thiessen, fresh off Saturday Night Live. That would have been a big jump for her. No, fresh off of Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell,
her first cinematic role. Not that she was like really stretching any more of her acting chops.
93, though. I mean...
I don't think I saw this movie in the theaters.
No way.
No.
There's no way.
I'm pretty familiar with the...
Thank you, sir.
The lineage of Pauly Shore, I guess you could say. You know, I read something the other day of Roger Ebert said that he said he would rather, rest in peace, his soul, he said he would rather sit through an all-night Chris Farley movie marathon than just 5 minutes of Pauly Shore in jury duty. So, which is one of my favorite Pauly Shore movies, too.
I've never actually seen it.
Jury Duty is great. It really capitalizes kind of on that O.J. Simpson-ness of its time.
Okay.
But Son-in-Law capitalizes on, I think, just Pauly Shore's... was an enigma, I guess is one way you could say it. Pauly Shore,
an enigma.
He is the least magnetic, charismatic person I've ever seen in my whole life. He
That's a way to
literally
put it.
is just, there's something about his aura that is so
But he's likable,
captivating.
though. Like, he's
likable. He's
yeah.
captivating, but
He's watchable.
something about his anachronisms and his wordplay is so just really flipped my gourd, let me tell you, in the 90s. Also, I just want to talk about our strains that we're going to be smoking today. We have a little bit of Bernie cookies right in here. Some blue cookies mix. That's going to be a sativa dominant hybrid.
Yep.
Over here, we also have our King Louis the 13th, provided by Green Valley Collective of North Hollywood. Check them out. Awesome. All the grass for that ass, Green Valley, North Hollywood.
I wish you could smell this.
We looked up some quotes here for the Leafly.com. If you're familiar with Leafly, you can learn a lot about your strains and things like that.
I'm on there all the time.
All the time. Great. King Louis the 13th. It's an indica strain known for its danky smell. Leans towards the piney side. Definitely that OG pininess. Indica dominant strain, in part with OG Kush. Here's some reviews. Leafly's great. It has like these quotes for the reviews. Here's one. After 2 hits, I was ready for a feast set for a king, followed by a hardcore nap. Heaven.
Sounds about right.
Great strain. I've seen multiple people smoke the exact same joint and yet have completely different effects. It's one of those strains that shows you who you really are. I think we went with this strain too because, like, King Louis, Crawl in this movie has the life of a king.
He kind of does.
He's got that Van Wilder life. He's been going to school for like 6 years.
And he's
an endless amount of money.
By the way.
Thank you,
I made
sir.
this for you.
He's got an endless amount of cash using the Jeep
Somehow.
later.
They just never address it in the film.
They kind of say that his dad is like sending him money because he's paying for 6 years of college.
Yeah.
6 years of college, that's like $3 million.
In California, they're at like what?
I'm pretty sure.
USC or like something.
So
like...
small town Carla Gugino comes from her little farm town, goes to UC Berkeley, right? And that's where her sensibilities get warped and changed. Yeah.
Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense because then at one point they go to Venice Beach. Is it not supposed to be?
You got to take day trips.
No. Berkeley is like 7 hours from Venice Beach, dude.
Right. Well, we are in Los Angeles, so we can tell you a little bit about that. Oh, I think you packed a green crack on this one.
So this is some green crack. This stuff is legit, guys.
Something
it's,
else
very
Pauly Shore was definitely working with.
Yeah. Probably love this stuff. A little bit. This is also from Green Valley Collective. This is beautiful, so definitely check out their stuff.
This is firmly on the sativa end on this one.
It is, absolutely. absolutely. It's very energetic. It's very happy, euphoric.
Which is great if you're also watching the movie, because Son-in-Law can be found on Netflix. If you're watching along with us, that's also something great for you to do. Or maybe you're just having a toke with us. What are the quotes? What do people say on Lethally?
People say a few things about this. I have ADHD. I probably do, let's be honest. And this strain helps me focus on the task at hand. It makes me go to... What? What does that even say?
Makes me go to beast mode on video games and makes music sound crisp.
Yes.
There it definitely sound a little bit crisper right now.
Better than a cup of coffee with a super sweet taste.
It is better than a cup of coffee. Okay. I like that. Please.
Let's do this.
Here you go. So
No, I'm good.
I'm just recapping this. Carla Gugino comes from a small town. She's like every horse girl like you've ever known in your entire... You know, like the girl in high school who was like super into horses? That's Carla Gugino in this movie. That's Rebecca. So she goes to school, and then, of course, like, her dad is the first person to run into Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
Crawl's, like, hanging in his inversion boots.
Yep.
And like, Crawl is, like, super woke.
Dude, that shit would freak me out, though. Like, honestly, like...
Oh, if somebody was just hanging there?
But if I were high, the last thing I'd want to do is literally be upside down.
Well, it's kind of hard to get out of those. You need, like, those specific boots, I know, to, like, hang... Specifically, right?
Like, I understand,
it's for your compression, right?
For sure, yeah. But I understand people like getting stoned and going to the gym.
For my compression.
But like literally the first time you see him, he's hanging upside down, and it would just be the weirdest experience. But anyways,
well, especially if you're like small town farmer dad, like coming to drop your daughter off. But he's super woke. Like all of his posters are like super cool. Like he's got like a "Dare to Resist the CIA on Drugs" or whatever poster, like talking about the CIA doing drugs and stuff.
That's right.
You could tell like he was like super, like he showed everyone loose change in the dorm, you know, like he was like one of those guys, you know, like.
So one of the things that I do want to talk about specifically with this movie is kind of what the difference is between watching this movie high versus watching this movie sober.
You definitely sympathize with different characters.
You definitely do. Watching it high, I feel like you really can connect with Pauly Shore and his style of comedy and all that. You are right there with him.
You are in there. They don't explicitly... There's no marijuana usage in the movie, in Son-in-Law. But I mean, it's Pauly Shore. Well, he's like walking around telling you about the cheers, buddy. You know, everything he says is just like he's on something way stronger. He's on something way stronger, personally, I think, than just being high, though. The dude is like a 24/7 shroom trip. He's just like...
No, he is.
He's something...
He's got heart, though. He's got heart.
He connects with everyone in that family.
And that's why you like him, because he does so many douchebag moves, I feel, that... Like,
not so much that he does douchebag, but he's talking to Rebecca, trying to make her feel at home, and then like just repeats the same thing to the other girl immediately.
Right, exactly.
But Rebecca is the one who ends up taking pity on him, because when she goes back for Thanksgiving,
because he makes some good points, though.
Yeah, just about her need to cut loose and her need to kind of
try other things,
embrace that California mindset.
Expands her mind.
By the way, I don't know how she can afford. Okay, she's from like a small town farmer family, and suddenly she can afford all these vintage clothes and her haircuts and like these day trips 7 hours away.
That's right.
But Crawl was very generous.
That's a huge jump, though. Like her leap is crazy.
Yeah,
she's like a Catholic schoolgirl that like runs away from home and like
in one semester. That's like a freshman. It's like a freshman 15.
Yeah.
Freshman 15, changing
something
your
like
perspective.
That. Yeah.
Did you hit this? I'm sorry.
I did hit it. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, no, please. It was after you. The juxt of the movie is that they go back to her family over Thanksgiving. And it's kind of weird, like, you know that there's going to be a lot of farming in the movie here. I'll just put this out for a second. You know there's going to be a lot of farming in the movie because, like, the poster is like that painting of like the old Gothic, you know, it's like kind of redoing that and stuff. And the whole time I'm watching, I haven't watched it for so long.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm rewatching it in preparation for this, I'm like, when are they going to get to the farming? Like, I can't wait for the farming. Like, really? And the farming is like the most boring thing about the whole movie. Like,
it really
there's a reason that they avoided the farming for like
although he
45
does
minutes.
some really cool thing with the roller skates. I was kind of like, good for you.
With the roller skates?
With the roller skates.
I thought you were talking about when he writes his name.
No, but that's kind of ridiculous. But when he's trying to feed the pigs and he wants to do it real fast, so he puts the roller skates on and he just takes the feed and just...
And it just really goes to show you, just giving your all to an idea, even if the idea is to, like, manipulate her parents into thinking, like, one way or the other, which is, like, listen, you have to do that sometimes, especially in this, like, arranged marriage thing that they have going on, because, like, there's no reason she even likes that guy. Like, was it Brad? What's his name? Jeff? Brad? Some douchey name. Doug, I think.
Doug.
Written
I
down.
think that's right.
I think his name's Doug.
Something like that.
Point being,
it's like a
it's just like
four-letter name.
assumed that they'll be together. There's so much more we could talk about this movie.
There really
is.
And
as you can see, a theme of this might be getting sidetracked.
Well, and
I think I don't know why.
I think really this movie is about, like, you can be, like, people say that you lose a little bit of your intelligence when you smoke marijuana, but I don't think that's true. I think you gain creativity, and I think that's what this movie shows.
A new perspective on that.
You gain a new perspective.
I'm just going to keep this here in case I spit on it
Just
or
stop
anything.
spitting.
From everyone at Hollywood Redux, I want to thank you guys for checking out the first episode of the Doobie Feature.
We hope you enjoyed it.
There will be more to come this whole month, so I want you to check us out. We have other podcasts too. You can find me on Infinite Grenade Launcher. It's our video game podcast. You also have the K-Files, the Writer's Room. Check it out.
Yep.
I'm getting tired of holding this. So from everyone on the Doobie Feature, I want to thank you guys for watching. My name's Justin_Gentile on Twitter, or Justin Gentile if you just want to call me by my name.
You're done? You done there?
Go.
Guys, I'm Cory Kotas. You can find me on Twitter as CoryKinds88. And leave us your feedback. We want to hear from you. We want to hear what you think. And
thanks for watching.
See you next time.
See you next time. Hey, did you like that? Make sure you subscribe and check out our other videos. And you can follow us on all of our various social medias. While I was talking, there was actually a new social media network that was already created, and we're developing an account just for that. So be on the lookout for that one. I don't know the name of it yet until I stop talking. But check out over here. You could subscribe for more videos and go to reduxgear.com for some awesome t-shirts. See you guys next time.